so we'll start off with one that's maybe quite easy.
Okay.
There would be, and I must say, I do love a British supermarket. Maybe it's everybody loves their own home supermarket, the nostalgia and the products there that I think of back to my childhood.
I like American supermarkets more than Canadian supermarkets.
Oh,
Yeah.
more like selection and stuff.
I think that we can say it, right? There's not one here in Korea. Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
I've never been to a Trader
Oh,
Joe's.
So
A
good.
Target, I love that.
Yeah, that's good.
Target. Yes.
Yeah, Target. I've never heard that before.
Oh, yeah, it's called Target. You guys are all incorrect when you say Target.
Yeah, right. Turget, I believe, is the proper pronunciation.
Some of the big ones in the UK, Waitrose is one that has the royal seal because it's sometimes used by the royal family. That's quite an upmarket one.
Okay.
And then the big one that used to be here, so I think we can say it now because it's not Tesco's. They used to do something with the Plus Home brand. But anyway, one of my favorite segments in there in the refrigerated section is the afters section of a supermarket.
The afters.
Yes.
We are so North American. We are so North
Afters.
American.
Afters. We're like afters.
One of my favorites is the after section. Then Canada and America over here. Oh, the after section.
Let me have some of that.
Put a real Michigan twang. Saying, you mean the afters?
What would we find in the afters section?
Kate?
Afters. Why? My mind is going to, it's like leftovers.
Okay.
Ew, bring back the food you didn't eat.
No! Something.
That's how bad British cuisine is.
No! Something, some kind of, something to eat. No, actually, that does not make any sense at all.
We're not that struggling for food in Britain, I promise.
I'm thinking it might be the dessert section.
Oh.
After dinner.
After dinner. Yeah, we have a famous chocolate as well called After Eights.
Yes,
which is
we have
eaten-
those in Canada too.
Oh, the mint
The
filling.
chocolate mints, yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Steve, you are right. Yes, we call our desserts afters or pudding as well.
Just anything is pudding.
Any after or dessert can be called a pudding.
Ice cream can be pudding.
Yep, that's for pudding. You say, what's for pudding, Mum? And she could say red velvet cake or anything like that.
Oh, pudding can mean dessert.
Yeah, because in North America, is it the same as Korea where it's that kind of, that texture, that pudding texture
Yeah.
that is pudding?
Uh-huh.
Is that what it is in the States?
I think so. It's just that pudding.
Like a custardy.
Yes, exactly.
That's the only thing you call a pudding. Because in the
Yeah.
UK, we have rice pudding and then we have black pudding, which is not even a dessert. That's for breakfast. And
Ooh,
blood
you know-
sausage.
Definitely.
Ellen likes the ice cream section.
Add in a
doesn't?
dollop of vanilla to the cookie as well. Please.
Now you're speaking my language. She made an interesting point. What do you think, Kate? When she's in the ice cream section,
Yeah.
Ellen says that she feels like she's eating the ice cream from the section.
Well, I mean, good on you, Ellen. But for me, if cereal's packed full of sugar and a lot of food coloring and a lot of carbs, it's just definitely not healthy. Well, at least the cereal that I tend to grab is not healthy. I'm just suffering because I'm like torn. Like I want it so bad, but I know that I know if I get a box, I'll just complete it in 3 days.
What's your favorite cereal then?
They don't have it here in Korea.
You can say it then.
It's Apple Jacks.
Apple Jacks.
Are they the cinnamon
Yeah, the apple-y, cinnamony ones. And
They are nice.
yeah.
I don't know why I don't like cereal.
Yeah, like never?
I like granola and muesli.
Even when you were a kid?
Is it muesli or mueslix?
Muesli, I think.
I think it's muesli.
Yeah.
I don't know what I ate as a kid.
Can't remember.
Did you not have sugary? Yeah.
Well, I know that we didn't have dessert,
Oh, that's big.
so I don't like cake.
Oh.
I don't really like sweets that much. That could be attributed to the fact that we didn't have dessert as a family. It just wasn't a
Sure.
thing.
Says the guy who was just raving about chocolate chip cookies just like a couple minutes ago.
It's so true.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's good. Yeah. I'd be torn. I can't. I'm not being like, I feel like I'm eating this cereal. No. I'll just be suffering. So I try to avoid it if I can. If I know I'm not gonna buy any.
Have you ever opened the bag of cereal, poured milk directly into the Apple Jacks box?
It's got a big spoon.
eaten the cereal directly from the bag box combo.
That has not happened, but might as well have. There was a huge box that my friend bought from the States, and I was like, okay, let's ration it well. You can't get this in Korea. It was very difficult to get in Korea.
Yeah.
I finished in like two times. I'm done.
Oh my goodness, that's
Yeah.
a lot of cereal.
That is a lot. I apologize. I think I missed the last speaker's name. Jaya, was that correct?
Yeah, I believe it was Cheya.
What did Jaya say?
He loves going to the alcohol section.
Oh, okay.
Because he apparently has been overseas for a long time, and where he was, the alcohol beverages were very expensive. And so coming to Korea and seeing the price on that's a lot more friendlier is great. There's a variety of choices that he could choose from, and also he loves that he gets to share a drink with his family at the end of every day, and that makes him happy.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The wine section is very fancy, isn't it?
It's got a lot better, hasn't it? If
Yeah.
you think
Yeah.
to like maybe 15 years ago,
Yeah.
there's nothing.
I like walking around the wine section too. Actually, I don't really like wine that much, but just seeing like all the different countries and actually the labels are always kind of fun
Yeah.
too, or
Yeah.
they can be anyway, right?
Yeah, it's fun.
All right, so let's see what you think about this. 1213 says mine is the fruit section, and there's usually a flower section next to it. I personally love all sorts of fruits and like to buy a bunch of flowers when it's a work from home week. Those two items make me happy.
Oh.
They make me happy too.
I'm starting to get into fresh flowers.
Oh wow. It's an
Yeah.
expensive
Wow.
hobby, to be honest.
It is.
They die quickly.
They do.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing you can really do about that either, is there?
Might I suggest getting a plant baby instead?
I have 7 plants in my house.
Okay, that's a
Like
lot.
tree level, like tall. I'm with you, Kate. I love plants. I love keeping them in the house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But I'm really starting to get into fresh flowers these
Mm.
days.
That's nice and sensitive.
I'd love to take a flower arrangement class. No
You
joke.
should.
Yeah,
There's
I'd love
nothing
to.
stopping you, I think.
Well, COVID is.
Okay. That's one thing. Yes.
Trust me, I've inquired. Pete, next one, please.
Jin Young Yi says, I love the tea section. In the past, there are only a few kind of teas, but now I can find and buy lots of imported tea, not too expensive. I like hanging out there to choose a new one. You're right. You never used to get British tea, but there's loads now in the supermarket. It's cheap as well, like proper cheap.
Yeah.
Well, the tea section is just like the wine section, right? I mean, you have so many choices. It's you're curious to find out where they're from and the flavor combinations. Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely want to go overseas to where the tea really comes from. Like I remember in Hong Kong, I went to one shop and it was just full of tea, and I was just like going nuts.
Go to Jeju.
Yeah, get
Go
the
to
green
the
tea.
tea fields.
But that's green
Nokcha.
tea.
You're not quite a fan of that.
Yeah, I want to try different teas from around the world.
Gotcha.
0728 says 전 마트에서 과자 코너를 가장 좋아해요. 신랑이 있으면 눈치 보여서 자제하지만 두 아들과 가면 초콜릿, 과자, 비스킷, 젤리, 사탕 등등 마구마구 주워 담게 되는 곳이죠. 그래서 다이어트 중인 지금은 마트를 안 가고 있어요. 꼭 필요한 것만 온라인으로 주문합니다. 0728 says that she loves to go to the snack section in the supermarket, and when she's with her husband, she holds back because, she's on a diet, but when she's with her 2 sons, then she just puts all kinds of chocolates and snacks and biscuits, jellies into the cart. Right now, she's on a diet, so they don't go to the supermarket and they just order online whatever they need.
Yeah, absolutely. Or just order it and then hide it in your house.
Snack bank.
That's
Yeah.
what my dad used to do. 6711 says snack corners. There are so many new snacks every week. I have to buy them all before they run out. Remember the honey butter chips? I couldn't get one for a few months.
They were
yeah.
a hot commodity.
To this day, I've not tasted one.
No way. They are good. Like, they're not just hype for nothing. Do you
Yeah,
not like
I
them?
agree.
Yeah, they're such an interesting flavor.
It's
Try
not
it.
one of those chips that you'll go grab every single time you're craving chips, but it's like once in a while you have it. It's like, it's pretty darn good.
Are they sweet?
It's like a, I
It's a
don't.
little sweet. But
yeah.
but they're good. Trust us.
Are they
Okay.
still around?
Yes,
Yeah.
they're still very popular.
I'll put that on my list of things that I haven't tried that everyone else has.
Yes, please do.
7998. Before COVID, I loved the shishik corners where you could do the tasting. Go to the supermarket with an empty stomach.
Oh, yes.
Come out with a full belly. Miss it so
Yes,
much.
I know. COVID ruined that.
Yeah, they still have the ladies, but they're just not cooking anything, right? And I'm
Nuh-uh.
like, what's going on here?
What do? They just stand there?
With the product,
product.
and say it is nice. and then they don't give you anything to try. And I'm like, I'm not
Your
buying
word,
that.
ma'am, is not convincing enough for me.
Put it in my belly.
Oh, Paul sent us a message. Paul Matthews, hello. I always like the goldfish section. A moment of calm.
The little crackers?
No.
I think he's talking about real goldfish.
Actu-
Some of the supermarkets, have you seen the pet section?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
they
when
have
they
the
have the
fish.
fish.
No, I'm always afraid to go there, though.
Oh.
Because you'll buy something.
No, because I'm afraid a spider will be there.
Oh, like a tarantula type of thing.
Yeah.
I don't think they do have those in
It's very
supermarkets.
rare.
Yeah.
But do you know where they do have that?
Uh-huh.
In the aquarium in the Mte Tower.
Yes, they do have quite a few random
So
spiders.
unfair. Do you know where that thing is? Let me warn you. Listen, if you have a fear of spiders like I do, let me tell you exactly where that little death animal is hiding. You go through a tunnel.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the tunnel has like the water overhead.
It's lovely.
It is lovely. And then you emerge from the tunnel, you look down and to your left, and there's that little 8-legged Satan staring right up at you.
Doesn't really belong in an aquarium.
Do you know what I did?
does
I'm
it?
not even lying. I ran back through the tunnel. I didn't run forward, I ran backwards. And then I was forced to go through the tunnel again.
Oh,
I would love to
my.
see that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, but fish is good. 물멍 is a thing these days.
Staring at water.
Yeah, staring at water, dazing out.
Absolutely. Peaceful, right? All right, we've been chatty. I've been chatty with my fear.